Happy Thursday, everybody. We're starting with Bitcoin. You can see nothing changed, making higher highs, higher lows. The projection is still here. Target is around 32K. I still have green buy dot on RSI. PPO, green line is above red line. If I zoom in, you can see green line is still above red line. So daily chart is looking great. And looks like this dip is which you should be looking to buy and looking for a rally from here. Okay. From here, I'm looking for almost 17% rally to previous high. So this should, from now until end of this year, we should get a massive rally and break this resistance. If anything change, if this green dot turn red, I will let you know. And that means things are not looking good. But as of now, nothing changed. On Ethereum, we are starting to get a red dot. But the day is not over. There's still almost 3 hours left to close the candle. This is a live market. And we'll focus on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can hold and Bitcoin can stay strong, then I think Ethereum and all other altcoins should follow. All right. So nothing changed on Ethereum. Again, I think this dip is what we should be looking to buy. As long as it's above this previous low around 1566. This is still a higher low, and now we're heading higher from here to 2000. That's my target. All right, so let's go to NDX. Nasdaq daily chart, nothing changed. Same thing here. We had a drop down and then it massively almost 0.36% close. So you can see buyers stepped in and still saved the day on Nasdaq. Still, it was a bit down, but that's okay. And I'm expecting higher highs, higher lows, multiple gaps to the top side, and I'm looking for new all-time high by the end of this year. In December, triple Q, same thing here. Let me actually update this similar to Nasdaq. So I'm looking for higher highs, higher lows on this as well. So you can see here, looking for something like this, make a higher high, higher low, break this, and then make a new all-time high. All right. And let's go to SPY. Actually, before I go there on triple Qs, if I go to 1 hour chart, I want to show you something which is kind of a concern. If I delete this green box, you can see this green line on 1 hour chart. This gap is still not filled. You can see if I zoom in just to go into you can see this gap is around 355.02. We did not come close today. We came very close, but we still left slight gap. So that's the only thing which is concerning. If I go back to daily chart, it could be possible that tomorrow we could get a dump from here to fill this gap around 1%, and then we market recover right away. Okay, so just be mindful of that. If you get a gap down tomorrow on this to fill this gap, that's going to be probably the bottom, and then we will be rallying from here. Okay, just something to keep an eye. SPY, same thing here, looking for higher highs, higher lows. SPY closed flat, which is the cash index of US 500. Still, you can see price came all the way down, buyer stepped in and then bought the dip. So things are looking good. And you can see now we are very close to getting green line above red line on PPO. Actually, let's quickly look at QQQ. You can see very nicely QQQ give us a buy dot. You can see green buy dot yesterday, and which is a very good sign. Last time we got that green dot here. You can see how much rally we got. So we got a green dot last time here on this candle. Okay, so we got rally from here to almost 5%. All right. So let's see, we're getting this green dot now, and which is a good sign. And SPY, I don't think we got a green dot yet, so we'll wait for that. Dow Jones, same thing here, consolidating, very oversold on daily. You can see red background on RSI, which is a very oversold thing. And then even on Russell 2000 IWM, very, very oversold. You can see here, and a little bit of divergence. If I go to 1 hour chart, you can see we're going lower on higher momentum on PPO. No, not on RSI. We were only looking for PPO. PPO had no divergence, only RSI had divergence. So one of the indicators showing divergence. So I think at minimum we will get a bounce, and then I don't think the bounce is going to take it to previous high because that's a bit far away from here. That's almost from now 16% away. I don't think that's going to possible, but triple Qs will always definitely can go there. Okay, gold, very, very oversold. You can see dark red background, very, very oversold, but in the support box, looking for a bounce very soon, and then make a new low and then go for new highs later on. Silver also very, very oversold. You can see red background, and also now this is a new resistance on silver around $22. So looking for that bounce to fail, make a new low and then bounce. Natural gas, wow, 7% candle, guys. Wow, watch a break. This is a huge breakout, and I think we could go we came very parabolic down. We could go parabolic up. Okay, usually these parabolic moves go straight up and down. So you can see up, down here. So we came right down. We can go straight up. So those who are patient, this is very good achievement for you guys. Crude oil sold heavily, broke this support. So now this support became resistance. So we can make this resistance here. You can see here. Now it's also below this. Actually, I can say still, could it be support? We can still say this is a little bit of support. So I'm not gonna, let me undo that change. So what we're gonna do is still keep it there, and then we're gonna just extend it slightly because there's still a lot of support here. So let's see, crude oil, if it can bounce, that's good, but it looks like this top is in. So I don't think we're gonna go back to $94 anytime soon. And dollar also coming back to support area, and I'm predicting to go down, which is gonna be bullish for gold and stock market and Bitcoin. So right now that's what's happening. Already covered Bitcoin, and let's quickly look at individual stocks. Apple. Up 0.72% in a massive support zone. I think it's heading higher to new highs. Let's actually, looks like 1 hour chart. It filled this gap, so we can delete this. You can see all these gaps mostly get filled. Now there are multiple gaps to the upside. Tesla was down slightly. Looks like this gap is also filled, so we can delete this. Fill this gap nicely. Now looking, the next target is 291. Microsoft in the support box. And Google also nicely holding it and looking for this gap to fill here. Meta also in the support box here, and the gap here is 322. Amazon looks like still a lot of gaps to be filled upside, so aiming for that. Netflix made a new low divergence little bit, and then green line is above, right, starting to go very close to the red line. So I think Netflix is about to make a bottom very soon. If I go to 1 hour chart, you can see divergence is huge divergence, new low with higher momentum on PP and RSI, which is always a good sign. Snowflakes also looking for new highs here. NVDA, you can see here this gap here around 468, looking for that gap to fill. AMD, you can see now back in the support box, came down, found buyers, now looking like it wants to go higher. Toronto Stock Exchange, a little bit bounce, could be a dead cat bounce before we fail again, but it could be a start of a bigger recovery. It is very, very oversold. 7% upside possible with all these gaps left. Hang Seng Index still struggling. Wait for this trend line to break before you buy these Hang Seng Index stocks. So yeah, I'm just going to delete this. All right. And let's quickly go to bonds. You can see bond here. Bond is also on divergence. New lows. Recovering now. Ready for a bounce. Copper. Also in a nice buy box here. You can see here, nice buy box. Palladium. Also, you can see here, Palladium broke, and then there is this yellow line, which was previous resistance. We broke out. Now it's coming back to this resistance. So actually, this became a resistance now. So we have to change this on Palladium. So now this is a resistance, and now it's coming to support around. So this zone is around 1139, very close to this. So this could be a major support on Palladium. So if you are holding Palladium, this is where you wanna be buying. Especially we have momentum, higher momentum on PP and RSI, so we could get a impulsive bounce. Wheat up 3%. You can see I was telling everybody this is a back test still. I think it can still go higher to previous highs around 769. So still a lot of way to go. A lot of upside possible here. Corn also massive pump, and looks like it wants to now go to this previous high, previous resistance zone around 5.21. Soybeans in the buy box. Sugar. Look to buy the dip if it drops around here on this trend line. You can draw a trend line like this. Look to buy here. And gold miners, Newman Mine, massive pump, 2.6% upside, very, very good. Looks like multiple gaps are there, so they're heading higher. Gold GDX, also multiple gaps going higher. GDXJ, same thing. Let's look at sectors. XLK, nothing changed, looking for new highs. XLE, still this gap is not filled, 84.36. So tomorrow we're gonna probably get a little bit more dump like this and then fill the gap and then go higher. XLV, healthcare are struggling to go above this trend line, so wait for this trend line to go up. Then you can buy XLU, utility sector. You can see it can looking for a pump short term, make a pump, make a higher low and then go higher. Industrial, also looking for a new upside target. Seasonality wise, I think the correction is about to be over and you should be looking to buy all the dips, all right? We can get a massive rally from now until New Year. Just be mindful of that. XLF also looking for new highs. All right, guys, that's it for today. Let's quickly look at VIX. VIX holding nicely, 0.48% down, but you can see this cycle low this should be topping soon and then coming back to lows. New lows is also possible by end of this year. Let me show you the zones for tomorrow, and let me show you how nicely we made some good profits today in the Discord channel. So you can see if I bring this indicator up, you can see here. And let me hide some of these hull moving averages so it's easier for you guys. You can see what happened here on NASDAQ 100. Let me bring extended hours back. You can see NASDAQ 100, nice profits here. I gave these levels to my my subscribers around 9 o'clock this morning. And you can see what happened. I told them it is possible you can go to buy zone, and I gave them buy zone, and look what happened from buy zone. Easy 1.23% profits, okay? Same thing on S&P 500, came very close to buy zone. So you can see from here, easy, like to the neutral zone, 0.6% to the top 1% profits here. Guys, if you want to know about these zones, pre-market zones, I share with my subscribers. You can subscribe. It's only like $6 a month. You can make for the whole year. One trade can make you money for the whole year. So it's very informative. Yeah, join up. And there's also a Discord server link. If you want to join, there's a link in the description. You can chat directly with me. A lot of people are chatting there. So please feel free to join. And I wish you a happy rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.